After the unexpected Xbox Series S price leak, the game of chicken between Sony and Microsoft has finally come to a close. If you had told me a year ago that the price and release date of next-gen consoles will be revealed no earlier than 8 weeks before launch, I would have called you insane, but here we are. For some, it's even surprising to see PS5 and Xbox Series X launch at all, given 2020's insane track record to make already bad circumstances infinitely worse. I think I speak for all of us when I say 2020 can go fuck itself. I was about to say, at least it can't get any worse, but I'm certain this year has other plans. As sad as it sounds, the launch of a new console generation and the upcoming PS5 showcase belong to the few exciting and positive things this year has to offer. Now that we know the official release date and prices of Microsoft's entry-level and high-end console, everyone is anticipating Sony's response. Fortunately, we don't have to wait much longer. The next PS5 showcase is scheduled for this Wednesday. According to PlayStation Blog, the showcase will be around 40 minutes long and focus mostly on exclusive titles from Sony's worldwide studios. As always, I decided to share my personal predictions with you guys. Feel encouraged to share your own predictions in the comment section. But for now, here are 6 predictions for the PS5 showcase. Many of you know that I'm a massive Soulsborne fan, so it should come as no surprise that Bluepoint's Demon's Souls remake is easily my most anticipated PS5 exclusive title. Judging by official screenshots, this game is gonna be a graphical powerhouse and put even the excellent Shadow of the Colossus remake to shame in terms of visual fidelity. The fact that Demon's Souls has already been rated strongly suggests the development is in its final stage. Demon's Souls being a PS5 launch title is now more likely than ever. If this turns out to be true, a gameplay demo should be an absolute certainty. During Sony's PS5 reveal event, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart received a substantial gameplay demo, making it only logical that Demon's Souls will get the same treatment. We all know Demon's Souls is gonna be there. What we don't know is what exactly we'll see. Ever since the announcement, hardcore Demon's Souls fans are captivated by the idea of making the legendary Broken Archstone playable. If the Land of the Giants has finally been realized by Bluepoint and Sony Japan, the question becomes, have they chosen to keep it secret until launch? Or are they willing to give us a first tease this Wednesday? I could see it going either way. Spider-Man Miles Morales is the only confirmed PS5 launch title thus far. Given the tremendous critical and especially financial success of Insomniac's Spider-Man, Miles Morales has the potential to move a large number of units. Instead of being a full-fledged sequel, Miles Morales is comparable to spin-offs like Uncharted Lost Legacy. However, I don't think its spin-off nature will stop the game from selling like sliced bread. Right now, Spider-Man is Sony's biggest cash cow, and I wouldn't be surprised if Miles Morales turns out to be another system seller. Although I'm personally most excited for Demon's Souls, Spider-Man Miles Morales is probably the most important and anticipated PS5 launch title. I doubt they can fit 2 extensive gameplay demos into a 40-minute presentation, but they don't really have to. Another trailer should do the trick. Again, the game is destined to be a hit.
Go be a hero, Miles.
I don't like to be a killjoy, but in my opinion, a God of War teaser is unnecessary. Of course, I'd love to catch a glimpse of the next God of War, I just don't think it's likely. Sony is already dominating the competition in terms of exclusive games, and Microsoft just lost its most important launch title. So why play your ace when you already have a winning hand? If I were in Sony's shoes, I would save a God of War announcement for next year. You don't have to do a whole lot to make PlayStation fans all around the world go bonkers. One frame of Kratos' glorious next-gen beard should be enough. Actually, they don't have to show anything. A black screen and Kratos shouting "Boy!" would break the internet. I'm for one am very excited for Dead of Boy 2 Beale's return. Still, I'm following Kratos' advice by keeping my expectations low.
Keep your expectations low, boy, and you will never be disappointed.
First-party games make up the lion's share of Sony's event, but we can also expect a couple of third-party announcements. By far, the biggest third-party announcement I could think of would be the reveal of Final Fantasy XVI as a timed PS5 exclusive. According to rumors, Sony has secured a large number of exclusive deals with major third-party publishers. Since we already know Square Enix is working on a PS5 exclusive, announcements of a similar nature are likely. Project Athia is years away from launch, but Final Fantasy XVI has been in development for quite a while. I'm not in favor of timed exclusivity. That being said, Final Fantasy VII Remake's timed exclusivity was a wise investment on Sony's part. You shouldn't expect a bombardment of new game announcements, since the showcase is 20 minutes shorter than the PS5 reveal event and will focus on titles we've already seen in greater detail. However, I'm 100% certain that Sony has one more bullet in the chamber. The upcoming showcase will reveal at least one more major PS5 exclusive. By now, the Silent Hill reboot is one of the worst kept secrets in the gaming industry. It's safe to assume that the return of Silent Hill as a PS5 exclusive is all but confirmed, and an official reveal at the end of the showcase would be a perfect mic drop moment. Another possibility would be the long-rumored SOCOM reboot, or maybe even a completely new IP. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Silent Hill. No matter how many amazing games Sony will be showcasing, in order to prevent a shitstorm, Sony has to put an end to customer uncertainty in regards to release date and retail price. In that sense, the release date and price reveal are a foregone conclusion. Obviously, I don't have any insider information, but now that we know the price and launch date of Microsoft's next-gen systems, I can at least take an educated guess. This console generation, the PS4, launched 1 week before the competition on November 15th. Since the Series X and Series S launch on November 10th, the PS5 will most likely hit store shelves 1 week later on November 17th, so right around the corner of Cyberpunk 2077. I could imagine several potential price tags, but not all of them are equally likely. Because the Series S is significantly weaker in terms of GPU and memory speed, is a digital-only machine and features no more than 512 gigs of available storage, matching the $299 price is simply impossible. Apart from the missing disk drive, the PS5 Digital Edition and standard PS5 are completely identical. The best case scenario would be $349 for the Digital Edition and $449 for the disc version. I don't want to discount this scenario entirely, but I highly doubt Sony is in the position to price their next-gen systems at such a low price point. The financial loss per unit sold would probably be too substantial. I also believe that Sony will do everything in their power to stay away from the cursed $599 price tag, which significantly impacted the PS3's success. As far as I can tell, $399 for the digital edition and $499 for the disc version seems to be the most likely scenario. Consoles are usually sold at a loss, but Sony only has a certain amount of leeway. Selling the PS5 for $399 and $499 should strike a good balance. It certainly is everyone's best guess. Even so, there's one more scenario that seems realistic. Since it's impossible to undercut the price of the Series S, I could imagine a scenario in which Sony tries to at least undercut the $500 price point of the Series X. So I guess $399 and $449 would be another option. If I had to bet, I'd stick by the $399 and $499 price tag though. At any rate, the PS5 offers incredible performance and value for a relatively small price in comparison. So much for my predictions. We don't have to wait much longer to figure out how accurate my predictions turn out to be. Before I end this video, I'd like to mention that I'm currently working on a massive Last of Us Part 2 critique. If you have seen my Red Dead Redemption 2 critique, you roughly know what to expect in terms of structure and length. Unfortunately, I still need a couple of weeks to finish the project. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna release a video in between this one and my Last of Us 2 critique. In any case, I hope you're all enjoying the upcoming PS5 showcase. I'm especially excited to see Hidetaka Miyazaki come on stage and congratulate me personally for being the best Bloodborne fan there is, and shadow drop Bloodborne 2 as a small token of his gratitude.
No.